It is fair to say that 2025 on paper is set up to be the greatest ever year for video games. Now, of course, some of the games that I'll name here might get delayed or maybe even get cancelled. Who knows in this day and age? Hype is a dangerous thing. Ask anybody who was excited about Concord and Suicide Squad. So in this video, I'll be listing 7 such games that I'm most hyped about, and they're all coming out in 2025. Without further ado, let's get started. At number 7, I have Doom: The Dark Ages. It is the 8th game in the franchise that follows the series' protagonist, the Doom Slayer. The game takes place in a super cool techno-medieval setting where we will be shooting some heads off demons and other forces of hell. I enjoy the Doom games. I'd usually put on some podcasts and just kill some demons. They are 10 to 12 hours long, mindless fun for me. This game is a prequel to Doom 2016 and is set to launch late 2025 on PC, PS5 and the Xbox Series console. And what is the cherry on top is that it is a day and date release on Game Pass. At number 6, I have Death Stranding 2 On the Beach. This game, of course, is a sequel to Kojima Productions' 2016's Death Stranding. We have seen multiple pre-release gameplay and trailers of this game, and just like any other Kojima trailer, we have absolutely no idea of what the hell is going on. But it does look really good and way more interesting than the first game. I personally did not like the original Death Stranding, and trust me guys, I tried. I really tried to like it, but I couldn't. But based on the pre-released footage, I'm excited to try it out. It is coming exclusively on the PS5 in 2025. At number 5, I have Fable, which is being developed by Playground Games, and it is the first new installment in the franchise since 2012. It is an action role-playing game set in the fictional world of Albion. It is being deemed as a reboot and is scheduled to release in 2025 for PC, Xbox Series X and S. I'm really excited for this game because of the brains behind this project. Not only do they have Playground Games, the makers behind Forza on the Wheel, they got Anna McGill, who is the lead narrative writer of this game, who used to work for Remedy Entertainment. They also got Andrew Walsh, senior writer from Horizon Forbidden West. What they showed so far looks really good, and I'm always up for some open world RPG. It is another title in the list that is coming day and date to Game Pass. Yay! At number 4, I have Assassin's Creed Shadows. This game, of course, was initially scheduled to release on November 15 this year, but it was later delayed and is now scheduled to release on Valentine's Day 2025 for PC, PS5 and the Xbox Series consoles. Everybody made fun of Ubisoft when the game was delayed to 2025, but I think it's a very positive move from them as they commit to improve the game from a lot of the complaints from the fans, and it's a very unlike Ubisoft move, I must say. The game is set in 16th century Japan, towards the end of Sengoku period, and we can switch between 2 protagonists for the first time since Assassin's Creed Syndicate. You can either play as Naoe, a female shinobi, or Yasuke, an African samurai. I'm a big fan of the Assassin's Creed games, not much of the gigantic open world ones they have been doing recently, but I do really like Origins, and this game has a similar size to that. I have been closely observing the progress of this game, all the gameplay footage that they have been releasing, and this game seems to be improving every day. I can't wait. February 14, 2025, it is. At number 3, I have Mafia The Old Country. The game takes place in Sicily in the 1900s, in the fictional town of San Celeste from Mafia 2. This is a brutal mob story, and the narrative will follow Enzo Favara, who journeys from a childhood of indentured labor to joining the Torrisi crime family. The Old Country is a third-person, linear, narrative-driven game which makes it dissimilar to Mafia 3's open-world setting, but more similar to the first 2 games. This makes me really excited, and I'm a big fan of the already existing trilogy and of course the remake. We haven't seen much of the game in terms of gameplay yet, but there's very little to doubt based on the first 3 games. It is being developed by Hangar 13 and it is set to release for PS5, PC and Xbox Series consoles in mid-2025. At number 2, I have Ghost of Yotei. which is a standout sequel to Sucker Punch Productions' magnum opus, Ghost of Tsushima. The game takes place in 1603 in Hokkaido, Japan, 329 years after the events of Ghost of Tsushima. We will play as Atsu in the game, who will take the role of the ghost. The central theme of Ghost of Yotei, as per Sucker Punch, is, and I quote, underdog vengeance. And they also promised more control over the narrative in comparison to the first game. I can't wait to see more of this game, and of course the eventual release. It's coming out in 2025, exclusively on the PlayStation 5. In the first place, of course, we have Grand Theft Auto 6, set to release in 2025. This is of course the weirdest one in the list because there is a very big possibility of this game slipping past 2025. But Rockstar Games says otherwise. GTA 6 of course is set in Vice City, Leonida, a fictional open-world state based on Florida. The game will follow the story of Jason and Lucia, a Bonnie and Clyde-inspired criminal duo. If I say I can't wait for this game, it will be an understatement. This is the most anticipated entertainment launch of all time, let alone the most anticipated video game. I have already made an in-depth video on what I want to see in GTA 6, so please consider watching that video. Briefly said, I have very little doubt that GTA 6 will be nothing short of a masterpiece. This game will probably break the internet when it comes out, and hopefully I and everyone watching this video stays alive and can make it to its release. That's it from me today. Please let me know your most anticipated releases of 2025 in the comment section below. And do like and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this video. Thanks again, Rex Plays signing off. Trust.